Hey everyone, today's video is about an NFT project. It's actually my first video about an NFT project. It's called Geneticats. It's by GenomesDAO. And I'm talking about it because it's something that's both super unique and also something that I would actually get because it has actual utility in my life. Now, let's get into what this project is. It is actually not primarily about cats. Yes, there are cats on the NFTs, but this is actually about your genome, your DNA. Here's the most concise way I can explain it. GenomesDAO is a DAO which is, well, you guys probably know 23andMe or Ancestry.com, these services where you spit in a tube, you send off your DNA, and then they send you back kind of a chart showing where your ancestors are from and that kind of stuff. Well, what happens is those companies charge you a couple $100, and then they take this giant library of genomes they've amassed and they sell it to different pharmaceutical and research companies and so on, and you will never get any of the money from that. So you are pretty much giving your genome away, which you don't really want to do. If you want to know why not having control of your own genomic data is bad, here's a couple articles. I'll just flash them on the screen quickly and I'll put them in the comments. And you'll see that there's many dystopian possibilities, things that are actually happening now too, that can negatively affect your life if that is public knowledge. Now, GenomesDAO is like Ancestry.com or 23andMe, but a Web3 version, which means it has significant differences. You own your genomic data and it's stored in a vault by AMD, which only you can view and control unless you give others permission to see or use it. So whereas 23andMe just goes and sells your genomic data, if a pharmaceutical or research company wants to use your genome, they send a query and you can opt in and they will pay you crypto for selling that. So you get privacy, you get ownership, you get the ability to earn passive income, and also you get a higher quality genome sequencing. The typical companies now only sequence between 1 and 2% of your genome, but GenomesDAO gets your whole genome sequenced so you can get way more data. So it's better pretty much on all fronts. Okay, you might be saying to yourself now, this sounds pretty cool, but how are the cats connected? Well, the idea of the NFTs came about when they were advised that to start getting queries from major pharmaceutical companies, they're going to need a library of 10,000 genomes in the vaults. Now, you know what else has 10,000? Pretty much every single NFT PFP project. So they came up with this idea called Geneticats. Geneticats is 10,000 cats. Each one is unique and they have different rarities. Now, when you mint one of these cats, it is redeemable for one of the genetic kits and the vaults to put your genomic data in. And here's where things get interesting. You send in your genomic sample, you do your saliva sample, sent it in. They sequence the genome. You're going to get all the typical readouts, the analytics, all that kind of stuff. And then you will get a second NFT generated by your genome. This is really super cool because you have a representation of your unique DNA on the blockchain. What's an important thing to note is that this is done through a hash, meaning that it generates your NFT based on your DNA, but people can't go backwards and reconstitute, I guess, or steal your DNA based on your NFT. Another thing to mention is that you will have the ability to maybe get some airdrops based on the rarity of your Genecat NFT. So you can get the gene token or the gnome token, two different tokens that are used in the GenomesDAO platform. And yeah, so this project has a waitlist. The waitlist is full. There were 3,000 spots on that. So that's full. And those people can mint on February 27th. And they get a 10% discount on the price. The price is roughly 500 USD in ETH. I forget what it is exactly, but whatever that is currently, I think today ETH moved significantly, so I gotta check. And the public mint is on the 28th and it goes until time runs out and then the rest are burned. Why I find this project particularly interesting is because it's not just another cat NFT PFP project. It's actually a project with some utility. You get an NFT cat, which is cool. Those cats can get you airdrops and so on. You could also obviously sell them on the secondary market, but each one of these NFTs is redeemable for a DNA kit, which gets you also your DNA sequencing. You get the passive income if you want, which is also great and something that I'm interested in doing as well. You can find out about your ancestry, different medical things, and so on. And on top of that, you will get your generated NFT based on your DNA. So you get three things. I mean, that sounds pretty great to me. That's pretty much all I have to say for now about the Geneticats. I'm interested. I will be watching and likely minting one of these, and then I can put it beside my moon cat and my tubby cat. And I actually don't have a cool cat, unfortunately. As they say, we love the cats, but this is not just another cat PFP project. It actually has utility, and I like what GenomesDAO is standing for. So hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye.